So you've probably heard the term selling your home as is, but what does that actually mean to your wallet? Are you actually saving time or losing money? Today we're digging into one of the most common homeowner questions. How much do you actually lose when you sell your home as is? The answer might surprise you. Stick around and I'll walk you through all the pros, cons, real numbers, and even real stories from people who've done it. By the way, we're on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers and we can really use your help. If you find this video useful, do us a favor and hit the subscribe button. It'll really mean a lot to us. Now let's get started. So what does selling as is really mean? Let's break it down. Selling a home as is means you're selling the property in its current condition, no repairs, no upgrades, no staging. You're handing over the keys and saying what you see is what you get. That sounds easy, right? And it is, especially if you're working with a cash buyer. But it also means you're not going to get top dollar from a traditional buyer who expects move-in ready perfection. So how much do you lose selling as is? Let's get straight to the point. According to the National Association of Realtors, homes that need serious repairs can sell for up to 20% less than the after repair value. So that means if your home is worth $300,000 after repair value, you could get somewhere between $240,000 and $260,000 as is, depending on the condition of your home. But here's the thing, it's not just about the price, it's also about the time, the certainty, the convenience, and you could be saving a boatload of money on repairs. So what are you really saving? Here's where things get really interesting. Selling as is means no repairs, no worrying about leaking roofs, broken HVAC, or outdated kitchen. No showings, you don't have to keep your home spotless for weeks. No waiting, you can close fast, sometimes in as little as 7 days. So when you factor in repair costs, mortgage payments while you wait, staging, and agent commission, that 20% loss might really not be a loss at all. Let's do the math. Let's say you spent $20,000 on renovations, $15,000 on mortgage and carrying costs over a 3-month period, and $18,000 on agent commissions for your $300,000 home. That's $53,000 total cost for renovating. Now imagine selling it for $260,000 as is. That's a $40,000 difference, but you saved $53,000. That's a win. Now let's talk about Brian Cook, a real client of ours who needed to sell quickly before going on his missions trip. His house needed a lot of work and he didn't want to deal with contractors or delays. So we bought his house as is and even gave him a 3-month window to stay in the property while he prepared for his move. He walked away with peace of mind and a guaranteed sale. And this is what selling as is can look like when done right. So who should consider selling as is? Selling as is isn't for everyone, but it's perfect if you're in one of these situations. You inherited a home that needs major updates. You're going through a divorce or foreclosure. You need to relocate quickly for a job, or you just don't have the money or energy for a renovation, which by the way, we've written about in detail on our website. So if any of these scenarios sound like your situation, feel free to click on the link in the description. We've got helpful blogs and tips and real advice for each scenario. Did you know cash sales, which often involve as-is properties, surged to the highest level in a decade in early 2024, accounting for nearly 1/3 of all home sales? Anyway, let's recap. Here are quick pros and cons of selling as-is. The pros, you get a fast closing, no repairs or inspections, no agent commissions, and you get to leave your stuff behind. The cons, you have a lower sales price, fewer traditional buyers, and you may need to justify your price to skeptical buyers. But again, if you're selling to a reputable cash buyer like House Buyers of America, these cons shrink fast. Still unsure if it's right for you? Selling as is makes the most sense when number 1, you need to sell fast, 2, your home needs major repairs, or 3, you don't want to put more money in the house, or 4, you value convenience more than squeezing every last dollar out of the sale. And let's be real, a house sitting on the market for over 90 days can end up dropping in price anyway. Sometimes taking a cash offer upfront is a smarter move. So if you're thinking about selling your home as is, the question isn't how much do I lose, it's how much stress and time do I save. Sometimes selling for a little less means walking away with a lot more peace of mind. So check out our blog in the description for more on this topic, including real client stories and a breakdown of what you can expect from start to finish. And if you found this video useful, hit like, subscribe, and drop us a comment with your thoughts or questions on this topic. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Nick Ron with House Buyers of America. See you on the next one.